I want the whole world. I want to lock it all up in my pocket. It's my bar of chocolate.
Veruca Salt wanted the world, and so do we. One way that we can get that is through the International Baccalaureate program here at Green Lake School.
International Baccalaureate is not a new program. It was first introduced in 1968 in Geneva, Switzerland. It's organized into 3 different program levels. Primary years program for elementary students up to grade 6, middle years program for grades 7 to 10, and the diploma program for juniors and seniors.
People familiar with it know that its purpose is to provide an internationally acceptable university admissions qualification suitable for the growing mobile population of young people whose parents were part of the world of diplomacy, international and multinational organizations.
Woo! That's great and all, but what does it mean for the teachers and students who are actually in it? Let's find out.
Program is organized into 6 units of inquiry, and in those 6 units of inquiry we focus on different themes, like how the world works, how the world's organized, and the students are really guiding their own learning. They're asking the questions, and it's all focused on one theme, and the teachers are just there to guide the students. I like teaching this way because everything that we would normally teach is organized into 6 units, so it's over 6 to 8 weeks. And because the units are longer, the students are able to make deeper connections to the themes. The biggest difference, I would say, is just the organization. It makes more sense for the students. Through the units of inquiry, the students, they're asking the questions and they're guiding their own learning, what they want to learn and what they want to dive into deeper and make greater connections with. These units of inquiry allow them to do that. In teaching the units of inquiry, I have felt most confident in my teaching that I've ever felt. The students are asking the questions and they're guiding their own learning. We give them the theme and we give them the framework, but they're able to decide where in that theme they want to take their learning. The students understand the concepts better because they can make deeper connections over a longer period of time through these units, and it's things that they are interested in and they're engaged in. IB at this level is great for the kids because one of the main focuses of the primary years program is the learner profile, and those are things that we're going to want these students to be for the rest of their life.
I like learning about different cultures and different people. I'm learning about natural resources in countries, for instance, China, Africa, France, and we're trying to keep the earth clean. For instance, turn off the water when you're not using it, turn off powers when you're not using it, and keep the earth clean and safe. Pick the garbage up.
MYP, or Middle Years Program of the International Baccalaureate, is for our students here 7th through 10th grade. And I think one of the biggest changes that I've seen is that we're focusing on the learning for the students and an international mindedness. The learning takes place within and across the subjects. Students are required to study a second language, technology, humanities, science, mathematics, and we look at concepts. We look at concepts such as change, internationalism, that challenges and encourages the students to embrace and understand the connections between traditional subjects and the real world. They become critical and reflective thinkers. They learn how to learn. They can take that, and it's a skill they'll use for their entire life.
What International Baccalaureate means to me is basically it's completely different from regular school. It takes different learner profiles and it pretty much lets a student become each different one, such as like caring or knowledgeable or stuff like that. And what you can do with them then is that you can strive to be a better learner in different ways and techniques. And I think that it's really good for the class because we can get out and do different things, because most schools, they don't do that as early as we are in 7th and 8th grade. Normally it comes up in higher high school and college. What I like about the program is the learner profiles. It helps me connect better into different subjects such as math, science, humanities, English, and BAMS. We use all of those.
Well, to me, IB means every class having the same curriculum, and you would do everything based on principles of education. I think International Baccalaureate is different because it's the same curriculum for everybody around the world, and they use the same thing. So it's not you go to one school and you use a different thing, you go to the next school and it's a different curriculum. It's all the same. Some things that I've liked with IB is this project right now that we're doing in our IB science class. We're making different robots and cars with solar energy, and it's really cool. Just the different things that you can make with energy that's all around us, and I think that's really cool. I also think IB is something that everybody should have because it's stuff that people like to do today, like making videos. A lot of people like to make videos. With other classes, it's making posters, and that takes a lot of time and stuff.
It gives me a better idea on how college will be and makes me feel more prepared.
I feel that it gives me a leg up, so I'll be better prepared for life after high school.
Students that are in the diploma program are just the juniors and seniors, and they study all 6 disciplines at the same time. What I like about the IB program is that I know that the terminology and the way I'm assessing my students and some of the other work that we're doing isn't going to confuse students in their work in other classes, because we're all working from the basic teaching philosophy, the same approach to learning. Another thing I really like about this program is that students, we do not have the freedom to assess students just with tests. That we need to make sure that when they're learning, we can demonstrate through a traditional test that they've learned what they need to learn. But students that have test anxiety or are just better at doing projects and writing reports are able to do just that, so that all grades are a combination of the standard traditional tests and doing projects, or what we call performance assessments. It's going to create adults that are really going to be able to achieve no matter where they're going to be after high school. They're going to succeed after high school. Why is that? Because they're going to be people who know how to learn, who know how to handle unfamiliar situations, who have multiple ways of proving and demonstrating a point, so that when they want to be a force for good, they have lots of ways to build their case and develop that argument for their boss, for someone in the community, for someone in their academic scenario, like an instructor at a university. This allows us to say, you know what, we want to achieve this certain level, and we have the freedom to use our textbook resources, internet resources, other schools, other people around the world really, to help us make those points and help the students really see that this information can help them in real life.
The DP program it's rigorous, but it's also fun at the same time. We get to do a lot of things that we haven't done before, being a new curriculum and everything. Our teachers are really interested in what they have to teach to us, and we get to do a lot of interesting things that we haven't been able to do in the past. So to me, it's fun and it's interesting, and it really helps you learn. It's different because it's more involved. Our teachers try to keep us more involved in what we do in the classrooms. It's more interactive. We get to do a lot more hands-on activities, and the teachers are so interested in what they have to say and what they teach to us, so no matter what we're learning, even if it might be something that's boring to most people, they make it fun and they make it interesting so that everybody is having fun with what they're doing. I really like it. I think it helped me a lot for my college applications, and I know colleges look for IB classes and anything like that. It's helped me understand how to think analytically and everything like that. So it just, I think all around helps build a person's character and everything like that. So it's a good program.
I'd say International Baccalaureate is something that pushes you to excel so you can be better at what you do, get you ready for college. It is harder, but it's more freelancing, so you can work further ahead or do whatever that you need to do to compensate for the class. Definitely wrote some papers in math class, like research papers. That was definitely different for me. Topic of golden numbers, I guess. I never even knew that it existed before I did it, so I would say that it helped me learn the topic better. Most definitely is a different style of teaching than from my regular classes, where it is more, I don't know, open-ended, so there's wiggle room for you to go ahead or get help or whatever you need to do.
I'm the exchange student, and I came here to learn the language, and writing projects, thinking about the subject, applying it to real life really helps a lot. I mean, even the kids here, I can see they're working more and more outside of school. They're doing research about different things that they're interested in. Like, teachers always give opportunities to do your own research. So I think IB offers that a lot, more applying concepts to real life and thinking about that more than just taking notes and just memorizing them. I like the IB program. I think it's very good because it makes you develop your creativity. I heard this was IB school before I came. That's why I was really excited, because I knew I will take IB classes for sure. And when I told my teachers back home I took IB classes, they said, good job, that's really good for you. And it's really good that this school offers IB classes, because you can learn more and you can learn the language more and develop your creativity skills.
I think IB is a significant change for our school. It certainly has changed our class structure and how our classes are done. Things are so much easier now, and our classes are more organized, then I can learn a lot more from what I get from my teachers. I think IB is a great thing to have on our college transcripts, because mission officers are looking at that. They know that we've been educated in a different way, in a better way. I think that it's really cool that the IB program gives college credit, because then it'll be easier for you once you get into your college years, and you'll know more about the classes you have to take. Certainly we're a lot more organized, and we have to do more assignments, but it's for the better. We learn so much more, and it's just a great experience.
J'aime le fait qu'on fait beaucoup de projets. C'est rigolo.
IB gives me the chance to earn college credit while I'm still in high school.
You know you're an IB when you go to the library at lunch for fun.
I'm excited about the prospect of studying abroad.
I like the international and global focus.
So there you have it. While IB may mean something different to everybody, we can all agree that it gives us a chance to experience the world without leaving our home in Green Lake.